As you know well, because you may be one of them, tens of millions of Americans are now unemployed and running out of money. The rest have to worry about losing their constitutional rights. In fact, many of them are gone. But one group of Americans has no worry at all about getting whatever they want: the homeless. In San Francisco, anyway, officials are putting up the homeless for free in city hotels and supplying them with free alcohol, drugs, and nicotine. Why are they doing this exactly? Joe Alioto is a former San Francisco city supervisor and DA candidate. He joins us tonight. Joe, thanks so much for coming on. I can't think of a clearer signal to taxpayers, citizens, people who try to do the right thing, stay sober, that we just hate you and are spending all of our time on people, you know, who are contributing. I mean, honestly, people, I mean, why would they be giving the homeless free stuff? I don't understand.
Well, it's not just that. The worst part about it is that we are taking a very vulnerable population and we're feeding their addictions. And we're not using taxpayer dollars to do that, which begs the question, why is, where is this money coming from? And is the reason why we're not using taxpayer dollars is because it would otherwise not be legal to do. I mean, we know that's true on the federal level anyway. But the idea that the government can poison a few people for the good of the many it's immoral. This has been debated over years. It's unconstitutional. It's very un-American, for that matter, and by federal standards illegal, which probably explains why some of the hotels, as you've read, in the Los Angeles area are refusing to participate in the housing of the homeless.
So the Los Angeles City Council, I know you're from North End San Francisco,
right,
is threatening to, quote, commandeer hotels that don't want to become homeless shelters. I mean, just the level of concern. Right. I mean, so, and look, I'm for helping the homeless. So many of them are mentally ill and need actual help. They don't need to live on the sidewalk. But the level of concern, all the concern seems to be for the homeless. And like, what about people who are trying really hard to do well for their kids and make the society better? Like, they're totally ignored. Why?
That's right. Especially with the food shortage. We should be feeding their stomachs, not their addictions. I guess they feel as though the rest of us can fend for ourselves. But I think the real concern here by the Department of Health, to give them a little bit of credit, is that they don't want to spread the COVID disease. Now, the facts don't pan out because some of these homeless people who are being housed in the hotels that are specific to this program that we're giving them methadone, marijuana, and alcohol, some of them are not even COVID positive. But what they're trying to do is force them into self-isolation by feeding these addictions. And there's something very wrong about that. These are people that are otherwise not legally detained, but the city is saying, no, we want to make sure you stay in these hotel rooms so you don't poison other people, and we're going to feed your addictions to make sure that you stay there. There's something very cruel about that. And the fact that, we're not taking care of the rest of the city in many ways and feeding some of the hungry people and not focusing on the hunger issues and not the addiction issues is very troubling.
I love San Francisco and I want it to thrive, but I'm worried that at some point the only people left will be the homeless. All normal people will have left. I hope I'm wrong. I know you do too.
Well,
Joe Alioto, great to see you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Tucker.